Every answer to every question is right here before your eyes. And now you see it. Now you see it. And the star of our show, now you see him, Jack Nard.
That's the Johnny Olson, old buddy. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Now You See It, the show that shows you the answers. All you have to do is find them. We hope you at home are enjoying the changes we've made in the show. And today, we're starting off with the most exciting part of our show, the solo game. And here to play it is our returning champ, Susan Ross. Susan, come back, please. Let's get reacquainted. Welcome back. I owe this young lady an apology. I said on the end of the last show she'd won $900. True, she did. But in the playing of the championship round, she also won an extra $100 for reaching 51st. So actually, it's $1,000 that you have so far. Now, Susan, what do you say we go behind the podium and we'll talk about some really heavy money? You go around that side and I'll be the Scotland in the for you. Here you be. This is the heavy stuff, the solo game. We didn't break the bank on the last show. We've added $1,000. $14,000 are in the bank. If Susan goes all the way, she will then win $15,000. We had the $1,000 she already has. And you know, Susan, that to win all that, you have to give me 10 correct answers within a 60-second time limit. If you don't go all the way, we pay $100 for each answer Susan gets along the way. If at any time you want to pass a clue, simply say pass. I will come back to it automatically. Don't waste too much time looking for it. It is your time. It's valuable. Save all you can. Okay, right. You have to remind me, left-handed lady. Here's the board. The answers appear right here. Search them out, call them out, and circle them with a magic pen. And there you go. All righty. Here we go for $15,000. Good luck, Susan. Let's light up the board. The clock will start after your first clue, which is a western state.
Pass.
Long-handled spoon.
Pass.
One of the Gabor sisters.
Ava.
Right. Goes with the groom.
Bride.
Right. Lincoln's assassin.
Booth.
Right. Track event with a pole.
Vault.
Right. Small branch of a tree.
Twig.
Right. Unit of metric weight.
Pass.
Soviet foreign minister.
Gromyko.
Right. Canadian Northwest Territory.
I saw it. Yukon.
Right. A western state.
Montana.
Right. Long-handled spoon.
Pass.
Unit of metric weight.
Gram.
Okay, long-handled spoon.
Ladle.
That is it. Susan Ross, $15,000 richer. Congratulations, Susan. That's just marvelous. Way to go. Susan, congratulations. That's just marvelous. $15,000 or yours. Now, friends, this makes especially good news for the lady you played in our championship round yesterday, your friend Susan Guzman. I have to say that name some more. I said it about 80 times on the last show. Because you broke the bank, Susan, Susan Guzman will come back as our returning champ. We'll start with a brand new bank. In it, we have $5,000. Okay, we'll play our new challengers round after these words, but one more time, Susan Ross, congratulations. Thank you. Be right back. Don't go away.
Journey with us as we open our secret vault on BUZZR Lost and Found. Tomorrow, join us for a very big deal. The Let's Make a Deal pilot.
Could I lift the box?
No. Plus, an exclusive interview with Monty Hall and Wayne Brady.
The audience exploded. The network guy says, yeah, it was great for a one-shot. What do you do the second day? 52 years later, I'd like to tell them what we do the second day.
Tomorrow at 8 on BUZZR Lost and Found. Let's play.
Well, how's that for a rousing start for a show? $15,000 won by Susan Ross. But now, a brand new bank containing $5,000 that may be won by one of these three people. We have invited Susan Guzman back. Hi, Sue. Welcome back. How about that win?
Oh, boy.
Very
Fantastic.
good. Susan, by the way, won $100 by reaching 50 points first in our championship round on the last show. And now we're about to play a challengers round. And challengers, they are Gordon Luker and Helen Molnar. Welcome to Now You See It, kids. Let's learn some more about these two new folks. And first of all, we'll ask Gordon Luker to tell us a bit about him.
Good morning, Jack.
Hi there.
I'm from New York City. I'm a funeral director, father of 4, and I'm out here on business.
Well, you got a nice smile for a guy in that business, I'll tell you.
I try.
Nice to have you aboard.
Thank you.
Gordon, welcome to California. Hope you have good luck on the show. Now let's meet the opposition. This is Helen Molnar. Helen, tell us about you, please.
Hi, I'm formerly a Canadian gal. I'm married to an accountant. However, I don't think he has figured me out yet. But he does like my figure.
Oh, but he does. Helen, it is nice to meet you, and good luck to both of you. We play our challengers round one letter at a time. The first one that scores 4 points is the winner and meets Susan Guzman in the championship round. Are you ready to play, Gordon and Helen? All right, good luck to you both. Shall we show them that first line, please? And here is your first clue. Associated with the city of St. Louis. Letter. Gordon.
Baseball.
No. Helen, free guess. Associated with the city of St. Louis or St. Louis? No. Associated with the city of St. Louis. Letter. 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 Gordon.
Blues.
Sure, the St. Louis Blues. 1 point. It is scored by Gordon Luker. All right, I have your second clue ready for you. Here it is. One way to get to the top. Yes, Helen?
Escalator?
That's it. Yes, ma'am. Hey, how about that for a great solve? Escalator ties it up at a point apiece. Here comes your next clue. Goes round and round. Letter. Helen.
Tornado.
That is right. Yes, ma'am. Tornado. Round and round she goes. Helen's halfway into our championship round. The score's 2-1. We go to the next line. Here's your next clue. A well-known line. Letter. Letter. Gordon.
Help.
No. Free guess, Helen. A well-known line. A well-known line. Letter. Helen.
Health?
No. Well-known line, Gordon.
Head.
What?
Head.
Sure, head. Headline. That's it. Trying to make them harder than they are now. Come on. They're not that tough. That ties it up, 2-2. Here comes your next clue. In a song, this was listed under A. Letter. Gordon.
Adorable.
That's right. A, you're adorable. Right you are. Gordon has 3 points. Helen has 2. Gordon needs 1 to play in the championship round. Here comes your next clue. A good mixer. Yes, Helen?
Lemon?
No. Give you a free guess, Gordon. A good mixer. No guess? A good mixer? Letter. Yeah, Gordon.
Blender.
Blender is it. You have 4 points to play in the championship round. Gordon Luker. All righty, it is time now for me to say goodbye to Helen Molnar with the reminder that we have gifts for you backstage. Helen, thank you so much for being on Now You See It. Good luck to you. Gordon, congratulations because you're the winner of our challenge round. We have some special prizes for you. And here is Johnny O to tell us about them. John?
Right on, Jack. First, a Mediterranean 60-inch Dumont quad stereo console radio phonograph featuring an 8-track player plus 2 matching speakers from Dumont. And year-round cooking on a Charm Glow gas grill. Real barbecue flavor, instant flame that needs no starter fluids and leaves no ashes. Charm Glow products. Okay, Jack.
Thank you very much, Johnny O. We're going to set the stage now for our championship round and invite Susan Guzman to come on downstairs. Join Gordon Luker at our players' table. And these are the 2 folks that will play our championship round after we take time out. Well, these words don't go away.
Let's Make a Deal, furnishing the fun. Weeknights at 8 on BUZZR.
The championship round of Now You See It coming right up today, featuring Mr. Gordon Luker, the winner of the challenge round, and Susan Guzman, invited back as our champion. In this round, you must give me line, position, answer, and bonus, if it applies. In order to play that championship round, what do you say? Let's bring on the big board, please. And here it comes, and now you see it. Now you don't. I'll light it up again. Just want to remind you, all the answers are up there. All you have to do is find them. The first one that scores 100 points is the winner. The first one that scores 50 points wins $100. And from that point on, all the point values of the answers are doubled. All right, now I'm going to give you each a chance to pick out your bonus answers. Once more, I direct your attention to the board, and let's light it up. Now you see it. 1, 2, 3. Now you don't. Write down your bonus answer. If it comes your way and you are right, that means the following question will be yours unopposed. Okay, we're all set. Gordon, Susan, good luck. Let's light up the board. Here's the first question. At what kind of derby would you find skating teams? Yes, Susan?
Line 1.
Right.
Position 5, roller.
Sure, the roller derby. Line 1, position 5, total 6. First 6 points go to Susan. Next question. In the days of the Old West, what was called a tin star? Susan.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 1, badge.
Yes, that's right, the sheriff's badge. Tin star. 3 more points to Susan. The score is now 9-0. Next question. What part of a turkey is a drumstick? Gordon.
Line 4.
Right on.
Position 5, leg.
That's it, and that, 4 and 5 total 9, ties the score. 9 apiece. Next question. Which member of TV's Bunker family is lovingly called Dingbat? Yes, Susan.
Line 3.
Right.
Position 10, Edith.
Edith. Yeah. 13 points added to Susan's score. She leads 22-9 now. Next question. What is cousin to a bun and a biscuit? Susan.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 5, roll.
That's it, a roll. 6 more points for Susan Guzman. She now leads 28-9. We're still looking for a bonus answer. Next question coming up. What do the following have in common? Grandfather, cuckoo, time, Susan.
Line 3.
Right.
Position 1, clock.
That is right. And that means we add 4 more points to your score. Susan, you now have 32. Gordon has 9, and a lot of catching up to do. We're getting close to 50. Here comes your next question. What weapon did David use to get the best of Goliath? Susan.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 9, sling.
That's it, the sling. 11 more points added to Susan's score. She's now at 43. Gordon is at 9. He needs some answers. Here comes the next question. In the 1800s, what device did Milady use to fill out the back of her skirt? Susan.
Line 4.
Right.
Position 1, bustle.
Bustle is right. 5 more points added to Susan's score. She's within 2 of 50. She has 48 points. Gordon has 9. Gordon, are you worried about whether or not your button is working?
It's just not going there. She just got the fastest finger in the West, I guess.
I assure you, it is working, but we'll let you try it if you want to. Clear the board
fine.
and let him punch his button.
That's
Hit
fine.
it, Gordon. Okay, now you know
Bustle.
it works. All right. Here we come with the next question. All set? Next question. You can take a baby for a ride in what kind of handy carriage? Hey, Gordon.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 3, stroller.
That's it, a stroller. Total's 4, and now we add 4 points to Gordon's score. He's at 13. Maybe it'll be lucky. Susan's still at 48. Next question. What rough, tough movie cowboy is nicknamed the Duke? Susan.
Line 4.
Right.
Position 10, Wayne.
Right. Duke Wayne. 14 points added to your score. All right, Susan is at 62. She has passed 50 points. She has just won $100, Susan, and now all point scores are double from now to the end of the game. Here comes the next question. Name the famous Flynn who appeared as Robin Hood in the movies. Susan.
Line 1.
Right.
Position 9, Errol.
Errol, right. We double the 10 points now and add 20 points to Susan's score. She leads 82-13. Next question. You collect $200 by passing which square on a Monopoly board? Gordon.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 13, go.
That is right. We double the point value of 15 and add 30 points to your score. Gordon, you now have 43. Susan, however, has 82. Next question. A typical prize at a carnival used to be what little doll, Susan?
Line 3.
Right.
Position 5, Cupid.
That's it. Cupid doll. Double 8. We add 16 points to your score, Susan. You have 98. 2 more points wins the game. Here's the next question. What Bay of Ireland has been immortalized in song? Gotcha. It's in line 4, position 7, Galway Bay. All right, back we go to the board. Here is the next question for you. The Atlantic Ocean is connected to the Great Lakes by what famous canal? Susan.
Line 2.
Right.
Position 5, Erie.
That's it. Lake Erie. Add 14. It's all over. Susan Goodson is our champ. The final score, 112 to 43. All right, Gordon. You were just a little slow on the button over there, Gordon. However, you won some nice prizes for winning our challenges round. And now my best advice to you, sir, is to cheer this young lady on to victory, because if she breaks our bank, you will be invited back. Right now, I'm going to invite Susan Guzman to come to the podium and join me. Please, solo game today, or on this edition, worth $5,000. And we'll return with more of Now You See It right after these messages. Don't go away.
Where do you catch TV with class?
I think I've got the answer right here.
Where bow ties are cool.
How do you do? Gonna be in New York a while?
And a man always stands for a lady.
You're in a jam. Here I am.
The answer is in black and white.
Pardon?
TV was never this cool.
Sort of a flexible message, you might say.
Buzz till dawn. Tonight, starting at 2.
Want you to kind of relax, settle back, and enjoy yourself.
Let's play, baby.
This is our new champion, Susan Guzman. She's won $100 on the show thus far, but now you have a chance, Susan, to win some big money, because we have a brand new bank, and in it today, $5,000. In order for you to win that $5,000, all you have to do is give me 10 correct answers within a 60-second time limit, okay? Now, if you don't go all the way and win the $5,000, Susan, we will give you $100 for each answer you get along the way. The answers appear right here on the screen in the podium. Let me show it to you for the first time. That'll be much brighter when it comes on, okay? We ask you to search out the answer, call it out, circle it with this pen so that we know you have found it. Right-handed? All right, there is your pen, Susan. Good luck, young lady. Here we go for $5,000. Let's light up the board. The clock will start after your first clue, Susan, and here it is. Stars in The Sting.
Pass.
Rings in a church steeple.
Bell.
Right. Baby's toy.
Rattle.
Right. Lion hair.
Mane.
Right. Large single-edged machete.
Pass.
A presidential turn down.
Veto.
Right. Queen who helped Columbus.
Isabella.
Right. Early frontiersman Davy.
Crockett.
Right. An armistice.
Truce.
Right. Nursery rhyme Jack.
Sprat.
Right. Stars in The Sting.
Pass.
Large single-edged machete. Run out, Susan, but you got 8 correct answers, and you've added $800 to your winnings, bringing you up now to a total of $900 in winnings. Susan, you missed only 2 answers. Let's go back and pick them up now. Who stars in The Sting? Newman. One of the stars is in line 2, Paul Newman. There it is. And the other one is a large single-edged machete. That's in line 4. You've heard of a bolo, have you not?
Yes, yes.
All right, Susan. $900 you have now. And we're also going to invite you to go back up to the Champions Gallery and be seated. And we'll come back with more action on Now You See It right after these words. Okay, right on up.
Up next, 2 more episodes of Now You See It with the classic theme song called Jump Change, written by the incomparable Quincy Jones. Listen for it and stay tuned.
Back now to play the challengers round of Now You See It. Our stage is very beautifully decorated by 3 pretty ladies. Up on top, in our champion's chair, Susan Guzman. Down below, 2 new challengers. They are Donna Baker, Diane Vazani. Welcome and good luck to both of you ladies. Now let's go in and find out a little more about them. The lady on the left is Donna Baker. Tell us about you, Donna, please.
Hi, Jack.
Hi.
I'm a teacher at a school in Fountain Valley. I have 3 small children, and I'm married to a banker.
Nice to meet you, Donna. Now let's say hello to Diane Vazani. Tell us about you, Diane.
Hello, Jack. I'm a flight attendant, and in my spare time, I'm a volunteer worker at the LA County Zoo.
Nice to meet both of you girls, and here we go with the challengers round, which we play 1 letter at a time. First one that scores 4 points wins, goes into the championship round. All set? Donna, Diane, good luck. Let's show the ladies the first line. Here's your first clue. A way out for some people. Letter. Letter? There we are. Yes, Diane?
Exit?
No, give you a free guess, Donna. A way out for some people. No guess? Okay. A way out for some people. Letter. Letter. Yes, Donna.
Escape.
Escape. Yeah, you should have known that, Diane, being a flight attendant, all right? First point goes to Donna Baker. All right, here comes your next clue, girls. Everyone says it's his fault. Whoa. That's it, our time's up signal. We'll not be able to complete the game. The score as it stands is 1-0. Donna has the lead. On the next show, we'll pick up right here. Until then, we're going to add another $1,000 to the bank, $6,000 in the Now You See It bank next time. Till then, Jack Nars, so long.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Now You See It. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Love of Life next over most of these CBS stations.